Hello, wilderness athletes everywhere. We have a special guest with us today, Dr. Tony Hall from Instinctive Movement Systems. He is an injury prevention specialist, and today he's going to show us some exercises for our shoulders to really help with our health, prevent injury, and some other things. So, Tony, a question to you is, why are these exercises so much different than others that people have seen?
Traditionally, what a lot of people do is, hey, I'm having some shoulder soreness or discomfort. They'll think, oh, I need to stretch it. So they're always stretching their shoulder. A lot of times, overstretching it, and that's not necessarily what it needs. It's more about muscle balance. We got the muscles in the front of the shoulder, back of the shoulder, and all surrounding the shoulder, some on the outside of the shoulder, some deep in the side. I need balance. Balance in strength, balance in flexibility, balance in control of all those muscles to really get the shoulder feeling good. So we got some good warm-ups you can do. Let's say you can do them 3 or 4 times a week, a few sets of 10. Otherwise, just do them as a warm-up before you shoot any of your archery.
Awesome. So take these exercises, use them sparingly in the beginning if you have any injuries, and check out our entire shoulder mobility series here in the future.
Before we review the stretches and exercises we're going to do, we're going to talk a little bit of anatomy and movement here. So we get Evangeline here from Western Hunter is going to help us. Let's have you just turn your torso a little bit this way, Evangeline. So the shoulder joint basically consists of the arm bone here, the humerus, and we got the scapular shoulder blade back here. We got a collarbone in here as well. And so when we do arm movements, it's very important that the arm bone, the humerus, stays in position. It's kind of this bone sits in like this, and I don't want it gliding forward, backwards, up, down too much. It shouldn't deviate. It should be relatively positioned properly, and that requires great controlled movement of the shoulder blade. For that to happen, if you're twisting your arm forward, go ahead and twist it forward, Evangeline, especially going behind. So that's important that the muscles are in balance. It's all about muscle balance. Too tight in the front, too weak in the back, too tight here, too loose up here, and so on. All right, we're going to do 3 exercises here, and it's really the details that are important, okay? So Evangeline's got a little bit of history of a shoulder problem. She tore her labrum, had surgery on it several years ago, and she's kind of self-managed it since then. It doesn't sound like she's got horrible problems, but it's not good either. So we're going to do an exercise, what I call the push-pulls first. So let's have you clasp your hands, Evangeline. Let's have you turn the angle towards the camera so you can see. Okay, now I want to keep the hands below the chin. Okay, I want you to feel your shoulder blade muscles, your armpit muscles, and I want you to pull firmly for about 10 seconds. Okay, she should feel this all throughout her shoulders, shoulder blades, muscles under the armpit. I don't want any pain in the shoulder. You may feel it working, okay? Now let's go ahead and push in, Evangeline. Don't get up too high here. Again, feel the muscles working in the front, the shoulder blades, all around here, okay? All right, now let's go ahead and reverse our grip. Okay, and we'll pull. Don't go too high. Keep the hands and the hands and the elbows below the neck or below the chin. Good. Stand nice, tall posture. Really pull. Okay. Now go ahead and squeeze. Feel those shoulder blade muscles work. You'll feel the chest, arm, biceps. I want to feel all the muscles working together. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead and put your forearms together. Okay. So now, imagine the elbows squeezing in, the wrist squeezing in, hands a little bit away. Imagine you're pushing your spine towards me. And now, see how those shoulder blades get a good stretch. We're getting a good contraction of all the muscles here. Okay, now let's reverse the grip. Sorry, not the grip, but reverse the hands. Okay, squeeze about 5-10 seconds here. Okay, really get those elbows in. Okay, go ahead and shake it out. Now the third one here, really feel it, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't hurt any, did it?
No.
Okay, could you feel one side more than the other?
Definitely feel the left side a little bit
Okay, we want you to feel it work. Here's the goal. These exercises are doing a lot as far as getting muscle balance, okay? And I got some of these exercises from the experts in PGA Tour golf and Major League Baseball. Really well thought of. And so what I want is, I want to get good circulation, blood flow in the rotator cuff tendons and get all the muscles working, but I don't want to stretch and tear up an already injured tendon, okay? Now the next one I want you to be really cautious with. Go ahead and Evangeline, put your back of your hands against your low back. Okay, some people, if their shoulder's really sore, they may go down to the sides here. If they feel good, they can go up nice and high. Okay, now the very first thing that needs to happen, let's say if you turn around even more so, Evangeline, I want you to relax your arms, but really get those shoulder blades working. Really get them together. I'll even cue and help her a little bit. Get them together. Once she's got those shoulder blades working here, now gently push your hands into your low back. Make sure she has good posture. Now turn back this way, Evangeline. I don't want to see her arching her back like this too much. Good tall neck, good contraction of the shoulder blades. Keep pushing, 10 seconds. She's really going to feel this in the rotator cuff, but I don't want pain. I want to work, get good circulation, blood flow in there without hurting it. Okay, now let's reverse the grip. Okay, first things, everybody is going to contract these shoulder muscles too much. I want the shoulder blades together first. Once the shoulder blades together, then V will gently push her hands into her low back without stretching or arching her low back, without looking down. She's feeling all the muscles in here work, the tendons in here work, get some good circulation in there, and relax, shake it out. We just did 1 rep there. For her, I might have her do 3 sets, hold for 10 seconds, do it 3 or 4 times a week. Eventually, she may be doing it more. She may do 3 or 4 reps, hold for 20, 30 seconds. Go slow and easy. Within just a couple weeks, hopefully her shoulder will feel better and better. Okay? If it hurts, stop. Don't do it if it gets worse, okay? Any questions, V?
No, awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome.